Course. It's a great day, sun shining, and I'm excited to be with you today so that way we can
Serena
learn how to
Williams
serve.
has spent her entire life defying expectations. From the cracked courts of Compton to the pristine lawns of Wimbledon, she has faced every challenge with an unshakable will. But away from the roar of the crowd and the glory of trophies, Serena and her husband, tech entrepreneur Alexis Ohanian, have weathered deeply personal storms that tested their love, courage, and resilience in ways the public rarely sees. Behind the headlines and the highlight reels is a human story, one about health, faith, partnership, and what it truly means to fight for your life and your family. From Compton to champion, born on September 26, 1981, in Saginaw, Michigan, Serena Jamaica Williams was raised in Compton, California, a neighborhood better known for its grit than its country clubs. It was there, on courts lined with cracks and chain-link fences, that her father, Richard Williams, taught Serena and her older sister Venus to dream beyond their surroundings. Richard wasn't a professional coach, but he was a man with vision. Long before the world noticed his daughters, he wrote a 78-page plan outlining how they would become champions. Their mother, Oracene Price, was the steady force behind that vision, nurturing, supportive, and quietly powerful. The family's story became one of discipline, faith, and sacrifice. When Serena turned professional at 14, the tennis world didn't yet realize it was witnessing history. Her breakthrough came in 1999 when she won the US Open at just 17, defeating Martina Hingis in the final. It wasn't just a victory, it was a statement. A declaration that a young black woman from Compton could dominate one of the most exclusive sports in the world. Building a legacy on the court, Serena's game was built on power, precision, and heart. Her serve, widely considered the most formidable in women's tennis, became a symbol of dominance. But what made her extraordinary wasn't just her athletic ability, it was her mindset. Her relentless drive carried her through injuries, defeats, and comebacks that would have ended most careers. Over 2 decades, she amassed 23 Grand Slam singles titles, more than any other player in the Open era, and 4 Olympic gold medals. Each championship was a chapter in her transformation, from prodigy to legend. Her battles with her sister Venus were both competitive and tender, showcasing the beauty of rivalry within love. Together, they changed not only tennis but the image of what greatness could look like. Serena's victories were milestones, but her presence itself was revolutionary. She was unapologetically herself, powerful, expressive, and proud, breaking barriers and redefining power. Beyond the court, Serena became a cultural icon. She redefined beauty and strength for women of color, confronting stereotypes about body image, femininity, and ambition. She turned fashion into empowerment, from bold catsuits to tutus, and used her visibility to push conversations about equality in sports. Serena spoke openly about racism, sexism, and the mental toll of fame. She reminded the world that greatness isn't only measured in trophies, but in the barriers you break for others. Her journey inspired generations of young girls who saw themselves in her, not just as athletes, but as dreamers who could conquer any arena. A love story. Built on respect off the court, Serena found a partner who matched her ambition in his own world. Alexis Ohanian, co-founder of Reddit, met Serena by chance at a hotel breakfast in Rome in 2015. Their first meeting was simple. 2 people sharing a table, unaware of how much their lives were about to change. Though they came from different worlds, sports and tech, They quickly built a bond rooted in humor, curiosity, and admiration. Alexis proposed in the same place they met, and in 2017, they welcomed their daughter, Olympia. Later that year, the couple married in New Orleans in a celebration filled with love and joy. What defines their relationship isn't glamour, but balance. They celebrate each other's successes and share the weight of life's challenges. Alexis calls Serena the greatest of all time, not just in tennis, but in strength, patience, and love. The hidden battles of greatness. Behind Serena's triumphs lay years of physical and emotional strain. The price of excellence is often invisible, and Serena paid it through countless injuries, surgeries, and long nights of pain. Tennis, with its relentless demands, had pushed her body to the brink. Yet she rarely let the public see her suffering. Instead, she chose to embody resilience. Chronic pain, fatigue, and recovery became part of her routine. And still, she showed up. For her fans, her sport, and herself. Over time, Serena began speaking about the emotional exhaustion that comes with living under constant expectation. Her honesty helped humanize greatness, showing that vulnerability is not weakness but proof of courage. The scare that changed everything. In 2017, Serena faced one of the most terrifying moments of her life, not during a match, but after giving birth to her daughter, Olympia. What should have been pure joy quickly turned into a medical emergency. Following complications during her delivery, Serena experienced alarming breathing issues. Aware of her medical history, she insisted something was wrong. Her persistence saved her life. It was a reminder that even with fame and access, women, especially women of color, often have to fight to be heard in medical settings. Serena used that experience to advocate for better maternal health care, highlighting the disparities that put Black women at greater risk. Her bravery in sharing her story helped spark a national conversation about women's health, representation, and the need for compassion in medicine. A scare and a reminder. Years later, another health concern appeared: a benign cyst on her neck. Though doctors reassured her it wasn't life-threatening, the experience reignited old fears. Having faced so many health crises before, Serena was shaken but determined to handle it head-on. She chose to talk about it publicly, using her platform once again to encourage awareness and self-care. "You know your body best," she said. "Listen when it tells you something." It was another example of her openness, showing that even the strongest among us are not immune to fear. Alexis's turn to heal. Not long after, Serena found herself on the other side of the caregiving equation when Alexis was diagnosed with Lyme disease. It was a slow, confusing journey, marked by fatigue and uncertainty. For a man known for his boundless energy, the illness was humbling. He struggled to adjust to a new rhythm, forced to slow down and focus on recovery. This time, it was Serena's strength that guided them. She supported him with the same patience and care he had shown her. Together, they chose to share their experience, shedding light on an illness that is often misunderstood. Their transparency turned their private struggle into something meaningful, helping others recognize symptoms and seek help early. Love in the face of adversity. What stands out most about Serena and Alexis's story isn't the glamour of their lives, but the grace with which they face hardship. They've been open about therapy, communication, and the work it takes to sustain a healthy marriage. Through injuries, parenthood, and illness, they've become symbols of partnership built on empathy and equality. Serena has said that Alexis makes her feel seen, and Alexis often credits Serena with teaching him resilience. Together, they show that true love isn't about perfection. It's about presence. Life beyond tennis. In 2022, Serena announced that she was evolving away from tennis. Her decision to step back was emotional but deliberate. She wanted to focus on her family and her other passions: business, philanthropy, and advocacy. Through her company, Serena Ventures, she invests in startups founded by women and people of color, ensuring that the opportunities she fought for in sports are mirrored in business. She's also made her mark in fashion, launching her own clothing line that celebrates confidence and individuality. Every venture reflects the same boldness that defined her career: the refusal to be limited by expectations, giving back and moving forward. Beyond business, Serena continues to use her influence to give back. From building schools in Africa to supporting education and equality initiatives worldwide, her philanthropic work is as impactful as her forehand. She advocates for mental health awareness, gender equity, and the empowerment of young women. Her voice, once confined to the court, now resonates globally as one of compassion and conviction, redefining strength and success. Serena Williams' story has never been just about winning titles. It's about endurance, the kind that transcends trophies. It's about a woman who faced failure, injury, doubt, and fear, and still kept rising. It's about a mother who turned her pain into purpose, and a wife who learned that love can be both strength and shelter. It's about confronting health challenges and using them to empower others. And it's about legacy, not just in the record books, but in the millions of people she's inspired to keep fighting their own battles. Conclusion: the power of perseverance today. As Serena embraces life beyond the baseline, she carries with her everything that made her iconic: the fire, the honesty, and the belief that every setback can be transformed into strength. Alongside Alexis and their daughters, she continues to build, to give, and to inspire. Her journey reminds us that even heroes stumble, even champions cry, and that the greatest victories often happen far from the spotlight. Serena Williams' story is not just the story of a tennis legend. It's the story of a woman who taught the world what it truly means to persevere.